Alright, we're going to do the temporal bone and the occipital bone, starting with the mastoid process.
Okay, so starting from the outside, the external, mastoid process is this big process, this big mastoid. Squamous part is this flat part outside and inside. Petrous part is this portion, the thick portion, like Peter walked on water. Okay, zygomatic process from this bone, zygomatic process, this part, temporal process. So zygomatic process of the temporal bone and temporal process of the zygomatic bone. Okay, external auditory meatus goes through the ear. So this from the external goes inside, which you can see from here. Internal, external.
Yep.
Next we have the mandibular fossa, which is this, where your mandible fits in right there. So that's the mandibular fossa. Next we have the styloid process, the stiletto type of, it's a, yeah, it's like a stylus. Yeah, there we go. Styloid process.
This way?
This way? Yeah, that's
a little small one? Okay.
Stylomastoid process. Between the styloid and the mastoid is the stylomastoid process. I'm sorry, that's the stylomastoid foramen.
Which would be right here, this little hole, right?
Yeah.
It's really tiny.
Yeah, oh, so it's a hole, it's not just a...
Yeah, it's foramen.
Foramen, yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. Carotid canal, you have to go through, you have to look what's most medial, and that's the lacerum. And so through there is since this is the lacerum, you go through that, and which comes out through here, is the carotid canal.
Alright, let me see
so
the other
between
side.
here and here.
Yep.
So this would be your laceral, and carotid goes through, it's a little indentation through there.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, jugular foramen. From here it would be, this is the foramen magnum, and so the next closest thing is the jugular foramen. So from external, and then when you look this side, foramen magnum, and then jugular. Okay, that's
temporal.
Temporal. Okay, occipital. So this is the external occipital protuberance. Occipital condyles are on the occipital part, these big things. Foramen magnum is the huge hole.
Yep.
Internal occipital protuberance is the internal part, right here. Hypoglossal canal, we learned that it's
the superior hole.
Yeah, it goes through the what are these called again? Occipital condyles. Through the occipital condyles is the hypoglossal canal, and it's not on the test, but this is the condylar
canal.
Condylar canal. So it just always it goes between inside these condyles. Okay, next is inferior. No. Lambdoidal suture. Lambdoidal suture is, if you look at all your sutures, coronal, sagittal, and this is lambdoidal. It goes like that. Okay. Inferior and superior nuchal line. You look at your external occipital protuberance, and in the light you can see like an M thing on the top and in the bottom. So this is obviously a superior nuchal line, inferior nuchal line. And lastly, of course, the jugular foramen we saw earlier. Next, that's the foramen magnum, and jugular is the one right next to it.